So, good morning, everyone. Sit. Stay. Welcome to the Winston of Gozo show. Here, following the TikTok short and YouTube short I said, where he said the training video coming soon. Here it is. So, I took Winston out for a short walk to empty out and to warm up his muscles, and now we're going to go on a 3K walk with the tire round trip. I'll unhook him and then I'll take him for another short walk to cool down, but that's it. I'll be explaining some things as we go along, and hopefully the weather doesn't turn too bad on us and we can complete, but basically this is it, and so we're gonna start. Okay, Winston, let's go, buddy. So there you see him. Now please forgive me if I may have to be interrupted from time to time, because people, he's dog reactive, and so I may have to change course or something, or somebody may stand and talk to me, as they always like to do when they see Winston. Some people are very interested in seeing him pull his tire. And I may go back and forth from points and be a little all over the place here, especially with my filming. Forgive me if I'm making anyone dizzy. But basically speaking, things are coming along. A dog like Winston needs this for a time. We had to pause training because, sometimes life gets in the way, and that's that. But in this case, it was good for Sir Winston. I'm gonna not make him walk the heel today, so I can we have to stop. A car's trying to back up here, so that you can see Winston in the video. But I lost my train of thought. Bear with me. He might be stopping to go for a pee, and that's okay. And that's okay. You listen to your dog, right? You watch him. No, we're not going in there, bud. Oh, hello. Hello. Miss, sit. Do it.
Happy Christmas, Happy New Year.
Thank you. Miss Pauline, I'm taking a video. It's going to be on YouTube. Do you want to be in the video or no?
No, don't worry, but I see your daughter, your son.
Oh, thank you so much. He's going to really appreciate this.
What's happening?
He does this. He likes it. He's going to pull it 3 kilometers. Take care. Thank you. All the best, eh? You as well. Take care. So yeah, you listen to your dog. You watch him. When he needs to stop, he needs to stop. I'm not trying to be... Oh, come on, Winston. Let's go. I think you're just playing around. So we're going up hills, down hills, different surfaces. Like you see there, we'll probably be going on something like that. So it helps him, but you see, he's doing relatively well. And that's that. As I said, this is a dog who needs this. Come on, Winston, let's go, bud. Sometimes, and this is a learning curve for me. Okay, I'm not going to try to inflate myself. It's just to let you know that I know a little bit about this thing. I'm a formerly trained and certified canine educator. I guess that's a fancy way of saying dog trainer. And what my mentor has told me and what I've learned is that you could train or evaluate the behavior of a dog that is not yours. Okay? And you could be fairly, you could be on point about it. But when you're having an issue with your own dog, whether it's behavior or health, sometimes the emotion kicks in and you momentarily forget your training, and you have to talk yourself down and say, in this case, Charlie, calm down, remember your training. So that's that. Okay, come on, let's go. Doesn't look like you're gonna go to the washroom. Maybe I'm wrong. And so I've had that with Winston, and I'll explain why a dog like this, and in this particular case, our dog Winston, needs this type of energy release. Okay? Oh, we're caught. All right, you're good to go, buddy. Come on. But Winston didn't have, I don't think Winston had a terrible life by any means. But, you know, it wasn't always ideal. You know, he was found as a pup in a quarry. Whoa. Careful, mister. So usually I walk him to heel, like I said. You know, like to be a little more controlled. Come this way, Winston. You're caught up, bud. See, you're caught up. But for the purposes of you seeing him work in this video, I'm giving him some freedom. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, you know, he's been to the SPCA a couple times. He's been rehomed, by my understanding, a few times. He's had some issues. And of course, everyone has their Winston's best interest at heart. And nobody's at fault, and Winston's certainly not at fault. So, unfortunately, when it comes to behavior and training, age, breed, genetics, prior history, upbringing, whatever, sex, they have a play. These are factors that come into play. And come on, mister. Are you gonna sniff or what? Or are you gonna pee or what? Come on, hurry up if you're gonna do it. Come on, come ahead a little bit. Maybe that's what you need. No? So he has gone to empty out, of course. But anyways, back to this. No, come over here, Winston. A little more controlled, buddy. A little more controlled. So, you know, he's went to different homes before he came to us, or before we picked him up. He's not as controlled in his pulling as I'd like, but for today that's okay. Yeah, but before he came to us, so different people have different rules and boundaries and whatever for their dogs. You know, they may allow something I might not allow. So, unfortunately, through nobody's fault, you know, and I think maybe genetics come into play because he does have Staffordshire in him. And most of us know the history of the Staffordshire. He unfortunately didn't get consistent imprinting, and as a result, maybe not had the outlets. Come on. Come on, you bugger. The outlets best for him to release that energy. So couple that with the fact that He's now going on about 3 years old by my estimation. And at that stage where he's going to be challenging for the authoritarian role and whatnot, and maybe his genetics, but I'd say more so he didn't get consistent imprinting. Again, nobody's fault. Come on, Winston, you're a little more controlled, buddy. Come on, over here. Come on, heel. There, that's good enough. Come on, Winston. You're pulling crooked, buddy. That's no good for you. That could risk injury. We don't want that. Okay, for today I'll let you go here and check this out. What do you want to see? Do you want to go here and mark? Okay, no, come on. We don't want to go through this big puddle. Winston, see, this is him challenging. See, I told you that. No. So sometimes you got to reset him. You got to bring him back. Come on. So based on this, we have these, I don't want to call them issues, but for want of a better term, I will say we have these issues. And with all the factors that come into play, that dictates how much you can modify or eliminate certain behaviors. Okay? I don't think, so Winston is reactive to dogs, sometimes reactive to cats. Now, he's been with us for over a year, and we are fortunate enough to have got him to a place where I'd say at least 50% of the time he can walk by a dog or a cat, and at least when I have him on the leash, there we go. He will, how do you say it? I can like just give a firmish tug on the leash and say like, no, don't you dare, Winston, don't you dare. And he will not react. But the other 50% of the time, that's it. He'll react. So I don't know that we'll ever get to the stage where his behaviors will be totally eliminated. I think we're at the stage where they'll be managed. We know what we have to do to manage them. So unfortunately, you know, Winston's not a dog park dog. Winston's not a dog that should really, come on, mister, be going off leash. Even with this tire he's pulling, he's very strong. But yes, okay, so here we are, continuing. I hope I didn't somehow get rid of the first video. I don't think I did. But anyways, he likes to go up here. But yeah, we're at the point where I think we're just going to be able to manage his behaviors. And this is why a dog like Winston needs this. Because of the lack of consistent imprinting, unfortunately, he hasn't had the chance to really know in a healthy way. Okay, we had problems with video, people. I must have hit something. So, forgive me if it seems jumpy. But yeah. So, these outlets are good for Winston. And what I found is that, and this goes with their ancestors, the wolf. Wolves, to be functional in the pack and to be successful, they have to work or they don't eat. And what's their work? Their work is to work together as a pack, to hunt, and sometimes they have to run, trot for miles. And then they see the deer and they all have to work to get that deer, worked to get their food. And that's in the dog psychology. So this is Winston having a purpose, working to get his food. Because after we're done this 3K walk, and Winston is at home after the cool down walk. 1 hour later.
Total 1 kilometer. 18
1 hour.
minutes 56 seconds.
We got an
Steps
interruption there.
1,293 steps.
Come on, Winston. This is a stretch where I usually let him at ease for a little bit, so he's used to that. But 1 hour after he gets home, then I'll put his food down. Then he'll have his meal, so that he doesn't get sick, eat too fast, something. And of course, there's fresh water waiting for him. Come on, Winston, this way. So, we're gonna go down here now, Winston. Come on. We're gonna go down here now. And so that's the whole concept. So, this is where we are with Sir Winston. And you know, life is good. Winston will be manageable, able to live with. But that just goes with the whole thing about psychology. Oh, see, now we're going to turn around because he sees a dog. You might not be able to see it, but he wants that dog. Winston, we may see him go bat poop crazy for that dog, but we're going to let her go, and I'm going to take maybe an alternate route. No. And she's coming back, so we're going to go up this hill. Come on, Winston. Don't you dare. Let's go. Don't you dare. See? See? To some extent, I was able to snap him out of it a little bit. No. Winston. Let's go. Good boy. So see, this work and purpose, we'll say, him having to work to eat, helps him be a little more well balanced. In addition to the physical benefits it gives him. And see, there's one instance where it didn't take a whole lot of trouble to get Winston back in line. And here we are. That was good, Winston, that's good. But I don't anticipate we'll ever get to the point where he'll be fully reliable with other dogs, with cats. But at least he has this outlet, among other things. And he can be managed and live a good life. So I think we'll go up this hill. Come on, Winston. And yeah, that's that. There's so many things. I'll be happy if I'm proven wrong one day. I'll love it if I'm wrong about it. I don't think I will be, though. So what do? We just take it one day at a time. We just manage things. And that's that. Oop. One thing I want to say is, I've made my mistakes and I probably will. And I know I've made my mistakes with Winston. That emotion that comes into it when he's challenging or when he may not be himself, kind of thing. And like I said, the talking myself down and realizing, hey Charlie, remember your training. So I made my mistakes where I haven't talked myself how to remember training, and I made a mistake where the judgment was concerned for how I should snap him out of it, kind of thing. But then again, when that happens, we take some time for a reset, and then you realize, hey, let's do this here. I think this is going to work better, and hence him pulling this tire. He does it 2 days a week because he goes around my work schedule, so it's on my days off. So he does it 2 days a week one week, then 3 days a week the next, within the Monday to Friday span of time. No work on the weekends. And it alternates like that. 2, 3, 2, 3. So this will be his second of 3 workouts this week. And that time off where life got in the way and he was being really challenging and we had to reset, it made me realize maybe this is the better
Halfway
way.
point reached.
And it seems to be working for Winston. Another thing I'll say is, I made some mistakes as well in about how I convey my qualifications. I worded some things and unintentionally, of course, it made people think that I was claiming to be a behaviorist. Well, no, I'm not a behaviorist. I don't have my doctorate, but I do have formal training and am a certified canine educator. And my mentor's teachings and my teachings are greatly emphasized on the behavior kind of thing, which is half the battle. And the ethology side of things. Ethology being the study of an animal in its natural environment. Oh, come on, Winston. Uh-oh. No, buddy. Okay, you're going to pull on through there? Come on, pull on through there, crazy fella. Come on, pull on through. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to yank your neck. In the study of an animal's behavior in its natural environment. In this case, the domestic dog in its home and with its people, with its pack. But folks, unfortunately, the rain's starting to come down. It's starting to come on down good. So Winston's not going to get quite the 3 kilometers today. We're going to go home so that nobody gets too drenched and, get sick as a result. So I'll just continue the path home, and that's it, people. Thank you for watching the video. Watch for more coming soon. Over and out from Winston and I. Right, boy? You're a good fella.